Hi, everybody. Joe Cioffi here with Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes on what could wind up being a very busy weather day in the Mississippi Valley and in the Ohio Valley, from the Lower Great Lakes all the way south to not quite the Gulf Coast. But it's not often that you see what SPC has done, the Storm Prediction Center today, has now created a large area of moderate risk to severe weather in areas like northwestern Iowa, into Illinois, Indiana, southward, western Kentucky, eastern Missouri, western Tennessee, eastern Arkansas, northern Mississippi. And there are two areas of high risk being indicated, a small one northwestern Illinois to southeastern Iowa, and a second high risk area from parts of southeastern Arkansas, northern Mississippi, and into southwestern Tennessee. That comes with a 30% risk for tornadoes within the 25 miles, any point 25 miles in those high risk zones. That 30% tornado risk is something I don't remember when the last time we've seen risk numbers that high. So we're certainly going to be monitoring this. And of course, in terms of winds, we're talking about destructive winds, a 45% chance from southeastern Iowa across much of the state of Indiana, and a robust area of 30% risk of winds exceeding 64 knots, which is 75 miles an hour. So definitely going to be a day where we're going to be watching the radar later on this afternoon, but particularly this evening and into tonight. We want to focus some attention on what's going to happen on Saturday in eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England. We do not have the kind of severe weather risk being indicated like we see today in the Midwest, but we're seeing a slight risk of severe weather across much of Pennsylvania, northwest New Jersey, into the western areas of the Hudson Valley and the Catskills, and moving northward into upstate New York. Marginal risk covers a large area into southern and central and southeastern New England, down to Long Island, New Jersey, into Delaware and Maryland and southeastern Pennsylvania. The risk here is going to be wind. It's not going to be tornadoes. Wind is going to be the bigger deal. And Saturday is going to be a crazy day because we're going to see temperatures, once we get through the rain in the first part of the morning, we're going to have some time before this upper trough comes through with a line of showers and storms. So we could easily see temperatures shoot up into the 70s, especially from the Hudson Valley in New York City and western Long Island south and westward. It'll be mostly in the 60s everywhere else. Now, as far as the winds are concerned, it's a little bit of a strange setup because you'll notice that the areas in New Jersey to Long Island and southern New England, the wind gusts being indicated for later tomorrow afternoon are basically in the 25 to 30 mile an hour range. Maybe we'll push it up with some gusts to 35. But you head over from the New Jersey-Pennsylvania border westward, this is where we could see some very strong winds, regardless of whether we get severe weather or not, with gusts up to 50 miles an hour or more. So you can expect wind advisories and maybe even some high wind warnings going up for areas well inland and to our west. So definitely a wicked system here. Low pressure, rather intense low pressure area is moving out of Nebraska and running its way toward Wisconsin. And this is the NAM model, and you see the line of thunderstorms that it produces late this afternoon and evening across eastern Iowa and Missouri, moving into Illinois. And then there's a southern end that extends down, probably underdone, the area down in Tennessee, western Tennessee, and into Arkansas. That'll likely be more robust. Here in the Northeast, this is what you can expect. So we're going to continue to cloud up as the day goes on. There'll be some rain that will go by mostly to the north in upstate New York and New England tonight. Might even be some snow and well up into upstate New York, Vermont, New Hampshire to Maine. It won't amount to much. And then after that area goes by this evening, probably going to be relatively quiet until the early morning hours when we'll have a shot of rain and maybe even a thunderstorm or two. I don't think that is going to be where we get the severe weather. We have a weather front that goes by that's going to turn the winds to the southwest. Once we get rid of these showers tomorrow morning, the winds are going to pick up. That's when we could break out into some sunshine, and then an upper trough is going to come through tomorrow evening. And it's with that we could see a line of showers and thunderstorms develop tomorrow evening in eastern Pennsylvania and roll across New Jersey and Long Island. Once that goes by, the wind will shift to the northwest. It'll be strong and gusty into Sunday morning. Sunday, the better of the 2 weekend days. Actually, most of the eastern half of the United States will have a decent Sunday as the system finally moves away to the east. And I think we'll probably stay dry into Monday and possibly even into Tuesday. I just want to give you a quick look here at the long range. We do have a weather front Monday night that will probably not produce very much, maybe the chance for a shower late Monday night or Tuesday morning. But then a strong low, another strong storm in the plains will head to the western Great Lakes, and maybe some more severe weather possible for parts of the Midwest come Tuesday night into Wednesday, and some showers coming into the east later Wednesday and into Thursday. So that pretty much sets up the next 5 days. We'll probably do a Joe and Joe weather show tonight at 7:35 Eastern time, although I may be soloing it. We'll post the schedule up on that later today. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.